Summary: the expert-matched couples on MAF Season 17 were all about optics and clout, deceiving the show and each other for their own gain. Claire and Cameron's relationship unraveled with accusations of puppeteering, while other couples faced challenges and betrayals. The women of MAF Season 17 forged an alliance, harboring resentment towards the men and turning the reunion into a toxic farce. The Married at First Sight Season 17 couples utilized the reunion to amplify their combative attitudes and behavior towards each other. After previous seasons of Married at First Sight provided few successful relationships, the Denver cast was touted as the best ones yet. During the premiere episode, fans were introduced to the expert-matched couples, which included Claire Kerr and Cameron Fraser, Becca Haley and Austin Reed, Emily Balch Brennan Schoikert, Orion Martzloff Lauren Goodger, and Michael Shiakolis a mystery woman. However, after Michael was dumped at the altar, the expert went to work matching him with Chloe Brown. Despite the enthusiasm that preceded Married at First Sight Season 17, it became clear the experts had made a casting flaw when Becca and Austin became the only couples to say yes on decision day. However, their relationship also quickly crumbled, making the season one of the worst in recent memory. Still, the already released MAF Season 17 reunion episode has provided even more unwanted toxicity and embarrassing revelations that shaped the season. Related 20 Best Reality TV Shows. Right now reality TV is more popular than ever. With so many to choose from, here are some of the best reality TV shows to stream or watch right now. Claire thinks Cameron is the puppet master for the most part. Cameron and Claire looked like two people with different beliefs and personalities trying to find common ground. Despite their differences, the couple never stopped trying before separating on decision day. However, Cameron and Claire's relationship worsened spectacularly from then on. Cameron revealed that Claire admitted she wasn't attracted to him and asked him to keep it a secret throughout the season, realizing he'd had to lie every day during their marriage. However, Cameron took his accusations deeper during a phone call with co-star Michael, during which he called his ex-wife a puppet master. Cameron admitted that off-screen, Claire tried to control everything he said on-screen, but he never told her she couldn't do or say anything. Meanwhile, Cameron admitted he became angry after noticing similarities in his relationship with Claire and Claire's relationship with co-star Emily, where Claire was Emily's puppet master, coordinating everything Emily was doing. Surprisingly, a recently released teaser on MAF's official Instagram page shows Claire flipping the script on Cameron. According to Claire, Cameron was the one instigating things off-screen, and she only followed his lead as his wife, like a puppet being controlled by the puppet master. The Season 17 cast cared more about optics than each other. The Married at First Sight experts hoped the Season 17 cast members would have more successful relationships than previous couples. However, it quickly became evident that most cast members were more worried about how they looked on the show than the primary purpose of trying to find love or remain married. Chloe admitted to Cameron that she wasn't attracted to him and was allegedly still in love with her ex-boyfriend. However, instead of working out her personal issues, Claire tried to orchestrate what Cameron said about her and tried to shape how fans viewed her on the show. Meanwhile, Austin was another MAF Season 17 star who started the season claiming he was ready for marriage. However, he frustrated Becca's efforts at a romantic relationship throughout the season and was more focused on how Becca behaved on the show due to his religious beliefs. Lauren and Orion had a pretty steady relationship until Orion learned that Lauren was intimately involved with someone weeks before their marriage. Instead of working out their differences, Orion becomes cold towards Lauren before eventually asking for a divorce. However, to save face, Orion would occasionally throw Lauren false hopes without meaning it. Michael-Chloe were not in the mix. Michael made unwanted Married at First Sight history when he became the first groom left at the altar by his potential bride. However, his determination to get married and the assurance he wanted a wife got him paired with Chloe. Due to how late Michael and Chloe got married, their relationship and story progressed slower than their co-stars, and the early stages of their relationship looked mightily positive. For a while, Michael and Chloe were touted as the saving grace of the season, but it wasn't long before cracks started appearing in their marriage. Chloe voiced her concerns about feeling overwhelmed by the pace of their relationship and the weight of their decision to continue or stop their marriage as two strangers who haven't spent a long time together. However, Michael wouldn't take her concerns seriously and was always confident about what they were building together. However, it turned out Michael was only dragging Chloe on for as long as he could after he said no on decision day. Michael's excuse was that he wasn't ready for commitment, a sharp contrast to the man he portrayed himself to be all season. The season 17 cast members tried to deceive the show close. The Married at First Sight season 17 cast started the season with each claiming to be ready for marriage and ready to do the work required to be successful on the show. However, it quickly became evident they were all on the show just for clout because of their behavior towards their partners and the overall experiment of finding a lover. After witnessing the revelations at the reunion, MAF's longtime host, Kevin Frazier, couldn't help but call out the cast for their attempts to deceive the marriage experiment, via ET. MAF's longtime host, Kevin Frazier, couldn't help but call out the cast for their attempts to deceive the marriage experiment. Kevin accused the cast of trying to outsmart the show, detailing how their attitude betrayed the efforts of the experts. In his words, Kevin noted, "The experts spend an inordinate amount of time trying to match you up with somebody that can be your partner for life, and when you try to deceive the process, you end up getting scur w***d." Kevin's harsh words came after Becca claimed Austin recorded their off-screen discussions about their optics on the show, and Emily also claimed Cameron organized the planning behind the scenes. The season 17 women harbored resentment as Married at First Sight season 17 progressed. It became clear that an unusual alliance was forming between the women on the show. Throughout the season, some women occasionally gather to discuss their marriages. During the reunion, they ganged up against the men to create a narrative that they were the victims. Their resentment towards the men becomes evident when they attack Orion and accuse him of betraying Lauren. The toxic nature of the reunion turned the show into a farce, making Married at First Sight season 17 perhaps the most embarrassing season ever. Married at First Sight airs Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time on Lifetime. Sources: Married at First Sight, Instagram, ET Married at First Sight based on the Danish version of the series. Married at First Sight is a reality show, social experiment that gives singles a chance to find a lifelong partnership with one particular caveat. They must agree to marry a stranger arranged the moment they meet. Experts provide counseling and guidance as they help couples navigate their new marriage with their unknown partner and highlight the journey of the newlyweds from wedding to honeymoon to beginning their new lives together. At the end of 8 weeks, couples will decide to stay married or divorce.